Hey nerds, what's up? Welcome to the top 5. So today I decided, since this month is Batman vs Superman, might as well make this one my top 5 favorite rivalries of all time. Now this includes everything, so let's just jump right into it. My number 5 has to be Cyclops versus Wolverine. Now Cyclops and Wolverine both work on the X-Men, but Cyclops is the technical leader and Wolverine does not follow the leader very well, and this leads to epic arguments and confrontations with each other because, well, Wolverine doesn't follow orders very well and Wolverine marches to the beat of his own drum, and that's not how a plan works most of the time, but eventually they end up working together quite well at the end of the day. Now on to number 4. Number 4 is Red versus Gary Oak. Yep, Pokemon. Red, blue, and yellow. I love that rivalry just because it's like, hey, let's one-up each other. I'm gonna beat you, no matter what. Oh, you pick this type? I'm gonna pick the opposite type to beat you. So it's just kind of like, it's a friendly rivalry at its best because they're not like, they don't hate each other. They're just, I'm gonna one-up you. Every time you do something, I'm gonna do it better, which I feel makes their feud so interesting. So let's go to number 3 now. For number 3, I'm talking about professional wrestling. Now, I grew up in the 90s, so you won't be surprised when I say my number 3 is Stone Cold Steve Austin versus The Rock. Now, The Rock and Stone Cold were two of the top wrestlers at the time when I was growing up. And so it was either you were for Stone Cold Steve Austin or you were for The Rock. I'm a Stone Cold Steve Austin guy. I know plenty of people who like The Rock. And it's just because every time they came out, no matter what, it got a huge cheer from the audience. So that kind of made the rivalry even better because they're like, who's the top guy? So that's why I picked that for number 3. Now my number 2 is right here on my shirt. Goku versus Vegeta. Now Goku versus Vegeta is interesting because Vegeta was a bad guy, but now after the Frieza saga, well, during the Frieza saga, he became a good guy because of his hatred for Frieza. So having that also, he's the Prince of all Saiyans, he believes he should be the most powerful, but yet Goku is, and he's like, has that jealousy of him, and there's always trying to one-up. Goku becomes the first Super Saiyan. Vegeta, like, so motivated, especially in the Majin Buu saga, where he becomes like a slave almost just to try to become more powerful than Goku. And it's just a very interesting concept to go deep into the mind of Vegeta and Goku at the time, just to see how they react towards each other. Now, of course, this leads to number 1. And what else would you expect but Batman versus Superman? The two Goliaths, the two greatest superheroes of all time, without a doubt. Most known throughout everywhere, you know, Batman and Superman. And that's why the rivalry is so good, because they're so opposite of each other. Superman, very bright colors, very heroic in a way where it's like, I'm gonna stand up to evil no matter what. And I'm not gonna strike fear in them, I'm gonna strike hope in the people around me. Batman strikes fear into his enemies. Instead of striking hope around the normal citizens of Gotham, he strikes fear into the criminals of Gotham to make sure that no crime is committed. They go about their work differently, which is what makes their rivalry so great when they go at it, when they just done with each other. But when they work together, it's amazing too, which is why they're my number 1. And if you notice, most of my top 5, if not all of them, have worked together at one point, and it makes it better because a friendly rivalry is way better than a bitter one. With that being said, that was my top 5. Now I want to hear from you guys. Who's your top 5? Please don't be shy to let me know in the comments below or on Twitter or anywhere you feel like letting me know. I'll be glad to strike up a conversation with you. So I'll see you guys on Wednesday, and stay nerdy.